30 years to do Portugal and France, Sweden and GB. Portugal, not such an issue. I mean, they got a lot of land scattered about, but it's a piss in a tank compared to what Castile's got. France, I'd rather be able to double team them with Castile and Germany on my side. Especially now that they're the grey skin. Oh, jeez, what if they formed grey skin? I'd lose all my vassals. But that's not going to happen. They lose authority every month because there aren't enough electors. There used to be a bug in the game where you would gain authority if you didn't have enough electors. Instead of losing it, you're meant to lose it. Okay, right, well. I do want a beachhead over here. What I'm going to do is get military access from the 13 colonies. Would that be okay? Might be a bit of a bad move to do at this point in time. Ireland are defender of the Catholic faith. Well, that's one worry out of my mind. In fact, you just keep defending it. Allied... Oh! Why? 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 Well, that is something else. It's not over yet, though. Brunei is your protectorate, Castile. And I have a very juicy holy war casus belli on him, too. Castile will get called in, and Ireland will not, because my declaration of war will be in a Sunni. Morocco will get called in, but boo bloody who to that. And that's actually quite a pain, really. Who are your other protectorates? Congo and Songhai. Yeah, I can't really touch either of those, plus Congo is Catholic. Okay, I can work around that. I can work around that. Jake, what if France gets an alliance with the Knights? Then all hope is lost. And they've allied themselves with both the electorates and Catalonia. I was kind of hoping that Catalonia would be absorbed by now, so it would be another province I could give back to Aragon. Yet at the same time, I'm never going to see Diplo points again in my life, so I can't worry about it. Let's also slam some focus into military power. Maybe I shouldn't be treading so heavily on my dip power. I will need it. Be a bad time for my my 70-year-old better relations over time man to die. I'm cautious to really do much until this the Pope becomes part of me. We're going to take a little break from fighting Castile, though. All this thinking about him is just making me worry, and so there's one thing I can't stand in my life, it's worrying. Jake, how much are the Knights making each month? Do you mean dosh-wise? Is it Knights or the Knights? $8 dues. $8.50 every month. Not bad for an OPM. Right, let's go and start a party in North America. I'm losing nearly 15 Diplo per month. No, I'm losing 31 Diplo per month. This little thing here doesn't show that I'm losing 15 per month for annexing the Pope. The Pope has done such a poor job of converting Roma. I'm going to have to take matters into my own hands here. I'm being told to explore, but if I hire an explorer, it's going to cost me 50 dip. I don't have 50 dip to spare. Jeez, look at that. I had maxed out Diplo and I haven't spent it on anything. Oh god, an even worse thing would be if my ruler died. Lose another one. He's 65, he's 70. Persian Nats, don't care. Russia's having problems, but as long as they don't declare on me, that's okay. Still, that fills me with dread. If they declare war on me, it's all ogre. Let's do some things though. Let's get some military access to the 13 colonies. They only just barely give it to us. What kind of CB can you get with Ireland to avoid the Diplo point of taking provinces? Well, that's easy. I can just forge a claim if I have Great Britain. Pay off a bit of our inflation as well, because we spare no expenses. Next year we can take the next military power, next military idea as well. Thanks for the reminder to keep hiring more mercs. Whoa, whoa, boy, not all of them. Down, laddie. Manpower ticks up a bit. Fish in New Caledonia. Santoy's still going, but Santoy won't be done before the rest of those, I'm fairly sure. Now even Ireland's got colonies. Oh yeah, never underestimate... Okay, it's just a commandant. It's okay. Land maintenance or manpower, yes! It's all coming together. Did I get that military access? Good. October, November, December, January. 3 more months at 30-something cost per month. This is going to be tight. Going to be very tight. Right, now I can't stand not having a war going on, so let's get a beachhead over in America with the Cherokee. Show superiority. My favorite cup of tea is superiority. Did I have a better general available for all this? Let's make one. If we have a spare general slot. 5 out of 6. But I have a feeling part of that's from our power projection, which is ticking down quite quickly. So let's not chance it. Let's get this genius over on the case. And I should sort out my troops around here. And get our raw men down into Medina. Just try and remember that that's where they're kept. Parma. I don't know. Just keep the men south. Good enough. Is that going to be fine? Might take a bit of time. No, I'd rather know about this area. Know thy enemy and all that. Let's get you back home. Because I highly doubt you're about to oblige me with fleet basing rights. Yeah, guess I'll become war leader, no problem. Let's not take the highly atrocious route either. So we can just chill to a bit of American beachhead. Jake, what if the Pope takes over the Knights? What? The Knights might become the new Pope. What of it? It'll make them more likely to get some alliances. Still, that's okay. I trust the Knights are still a theocracy. Yeah, monastic state. Okay, let's take Cherokee. I quite like it. The enemy only has one light ship. It's nothing to worry about. All this while, Castile's getting curb stomped, which is great news for me. Also, next month, finally annex the Pope. It's going to be pricey. Finally. And we've got that holy war against Tuscany. Sweet Tuscany. Free ships from Rome. What's he making for us? A frigate and some infantry. Well, we'll cancel the infantry and get some free manpower for it. We'll let the boat complete. And thank goodness he left us some real troops. You guys can get cozy together. We'll keep our odds and ends in Roma if that's the case, because Roma could well start throwing a hissy fit, what with it being Catholic and all. Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've already got my Inquisitor. So let's figure this one out then. Alright, tell you what, I don't need a great frigate. Don't need any great frigates. Quite like those a cappella ones. And we've got some light ships. I don't like light ships. Those are our galleys. Right, give us the Cherokee, you fool. Whilst I try to figure out what in the world I'm going to do with Castile. You know, I don't think I need this 100 or so galleys over here. Cogs, rather, over here. 72,000 should be plenty to drop off enough here and get some more over there. So what I will do is I will liberate another 30,000? No, 20? So I got 30 over there right now. If we send them 50, that'll take them up to 80. Sounds reasonable. Onwards. Right. Ignore the stupid commoners. Let's actually have you guys split up. I quite want this province as well. Conquest of Rome! Extra missionaries, extra prestige. Good old Rome. Good enough. Right, what in the world's gonna happen now? Well, I know I said I was done with the nukes. Well, what if I wasn't? Frankly, this French-Castilian situation's got me tingling with excitement. A commitment to true justice, blind to nation, religion, or tradition, has proven popular. Ah, good. I thought that was someone going to demand Rome back off of me. I think we know what we would have said to that. God damn you, Ireland. I accidentally called Jake Shen. First DDR John, then Jack, then Shen. When will the insults end? Okay, diplomatic power has gone down the toilet, so it's about time we fired our better relations over time, man. We're never going to see those ever again. Right, Kyoto down to peasantry, again with some strange-ass flag. We'll just accept their demands. I don't care much for Kyoto. It's got a lot of nationalism, though. It's going to last for another 25 years. Crivens. Tell me, France, how's that war with Castile treating your men? No manpower! Don't tempt me! Castile, also no manpower, and pretty much no men. Right, I need to get into a position to deal with this pretty quickly. But I want those overseas battles to be won sooner rather than later. Hmm, 13 colonies cancelled our military access. Well, too bloody bad. Jake, hire mercs. Thank you. Thank you for saying it in big, bold letters so I don't miss it. Lots of mercs is the key to our victory. Toss a good night, GB. Now I know I should be fighting Castile, but the opportunity to fight France is so real. Ireland will defend them, but they're allied with Lorraine, Catalonia and Tuscany. But they're all Catholic. Do you have any protectorates? You have Hassa. Hassa as a protectorate. However, if I fight Hassa, I won't be able to demand provinces for free. I would have to holy war. That's not good enough. But if Ireland... No, of course, Ireland won't become war leader. Not against France. Maybe I should just fight France. I've got holy war on them, right? Didn't get that Sienese province for nothing. Still, the French troop levels are pretty high. 339,000 high. But if most of them are down here, I can block them off on these mountainous provinces. I simply need to throw my men over here as quickly as possible. There's no way they would engage me in these mountains. Navarra is not that mountainous. There's a good chance of plains. Still, if I could set up a defensive perimeter along these mountains. Hey. Certainly be a plan. Jake, Ireland's at war with France. Yeah, these are all very good points. I want this war to be finished up first, though. The defender still has the war goal, and the there's very little swing in it right now, so... Alright, that's change of plan again. We will fight France. We will fight them on the beaches. We'll fight them everywhere. It's a shame to have these guys busy over here. Come on, folks. It's not that hard. There's just mud huts and sticks. Send ships to blockade their troops from coming home as well. I'm not sure if I quite have the ability to do that. Does France still have a navy though? How has Castile not just sank it? 22 heavies. I think my galleys could ram into those. Shattered retreat back home. So something's certainly given him a blow. Jake, look at England. Yeah, there's not much left of it. Okay. War with France. No problem. Get rid of that military access. I can't do it whilst I have forces inside their borders. That would give me war exhaustion that I don't want. But I really want to have my eyes on France. Is it worth 3 stability and 3 war exhaustion to keep those troops there? I think it is. I could easily make another batch of exiled troops. No, I'm thinking silly here. We'll just bring you guys back for now. No, no need! Why don't I just move them to somewhere else that they'll be exiled, like Catalonia? And those that are a little far away from Catalonia, go to Lorraine instead. There is no time. Hey, Lucky! Just busy playing this game I suck at. Man, do I suck at it. Right, once these forces are at war with France. Look at all these pathetic goyms. Get you into Cremona. You guys merge together. Don't know what I'll do with you just yet, but I'll figure it out. And we shall block them over here. I wonder if my my vassals' fleets together mount up to much. In Metz and Barcelona. Jake, most of the French troops are in England. Yep. Just need to sink that French fleet wherever it is. Still, there is a good point to be had there. Let's get our galleys over there. Nothing interesting there. Oh, right, you guys. You guys can just head away. And once you folks have made it into Lorraine on the 14th of September... Gouda. I do love cheese, but no thanks. Cancel our military access. Get you guys back into position. Well, obviously not you anymore. In fact, you guys just... I don't even know. Yeah, get back into position. Where are my eyes most useful? There. Field of Frogs. Armor. Limousine. Dauphiné. Should be, could be, might be quite good. Just need to beat France. Famous last words of many dead men. Thanks for the vote of confidence, guys. Ugh. Money to Bavaria and Austria. Good thinking. Probably just going to build buildings with this, because they got no idea how to spend money properly. Come on, where are those buildings? I know you're just going to build them. Oh, you've already got plenty. Now we're in time to get the flying battery, but comparing it to the Royal Mortar, it's only one shock of morale and 1 point of shock and morale. Not too concerned. Besides, I'd rather the Frenchmen died than got cold feet. Get you on to Bern and have a couple of spare folks hanging around. Actually, no, our couple of spare folks hanging around is a foolish idea. What I should do is have you scouting out in Spain as well, so I know exactly where these French buggers are going to be at. Don't forget your troops in Catalonia, thanks. Thanks for the heads up, Twitch delay. Not much going on over there. I think our fleet is making its rounds, checking them twice. Lorraine, Catalonia, Tuscany, Ireland. How are my generals doing? I don't think they're quite important enough to be spent over there anymore. Let's just free them all up and figure out how to use them. I'm being told to hire more mercs. There aren't many mercs for me to hire. Ushimo. Didn't realize you were still alive. Do what you do best, my friend. And head back to Hawaii. 4 more. Okay. But the mercs that I do have should be sent over to help out. And... okay. Is there anything else I should do before waging this war? Jake, redo Samtoy before you start the French war. Nah, Samtoy's cool. He'll be fine. If Samtoy's at a risk of completing, I will lower colonial maintenance or something like that. Samtoy's not a threat at the moment. You folks to Navarra. You folks to Prino. You folks, Girona. Ah, you've got non-mercs in you. Don't you know how much that disgusts me? I want mercs to be eating this horrible attrition. If you're not a merc, go to Medina. Just to be sure you're all mercs. Oh my, you're practically... the fun of playing with your army. Still, that's a nice 60 stack. I'm missing that 5 stack because it went off to war. Maybe I shouldn't be too fussy here.